Maybe I'm living in New York, taking the subway, drinks with the girls down in Brooklyn on Friday, work at a bookstore, falling for fictional men. Or maybe I'm in Oklahoma, marry the owner, blue Chevy pickup, drink Coca-Cola, wear overalls while we're painting the walls in our house. Or maybe I'm in Scotland, all alone on Isle of Skye, writing poems underneath the northern lights. What if there's someone out there that's just like me? A parallel timeline that I'm unable to see. She's already doing all the things a dream that I could be, but will never meet. That's the deeper secret. Maybe I'm living in Florence, frequent the cafe, teach history at Academy d'Arte, raising a girl who can name every piece by Van Gogh. Maybe I'm a ballerina at the Paris Opera, dance every night, is still waiting to meet the love of my life. Maybe he's in the audience tonight. What if there's someone out there that's just like me? A parallel timeline that I'm unable to see. She's already doing all the things a dream that I could be, but will never meet. That's the deeper secret. Keeping track of the time, every multiverse line, trickling like the streams from a singular vine, like a river that flows, like a tree as it grows, like a million threads intertwined. I suppose that there's no way to tell. It's a bottomless well. It just keeps going no matter how hard you will. And if they change, do I change? Do I get to write the words on my page? What if there's someone out there that's just like me? A parallel timeline that I'm unable to see. Infinite versions of myself colliding quietly, but they'll never meet. They'll forever be the timekeeper's secret.
Put your
카메라.
iPhone up to the camera.
楽しそうですね。
In your face. Put your face.
え こと楽しそうだね。天才で楽しい。いい？このここをじゃあ一つずつやっていいよ。たらーん。わー。
Don't put put anything in this. Stop, kid. No, iPad.
응.
Boom.
I've never seen this move.
Maybe I'm living in New York, taking the subway, drinks with the girls down in Brooklyn on Friday, work at a bookstore, falling for fictional men.
I can't bung one of these.
Or maybe I'm in Oklahoma, married we own a blue Chevy pickup, drink Coca-Cola, work
that's true. That's good.
walls in our
I
house.
don't have. I don't.
Yung.
Your move.
I'm in Sky, all alone on Isle of Skye, writing poems under
Yes, very good. Oh, you know the move.
northern lights. What if there's someone out there that's just like me? A parallel timeline that I'm unable to see. She's
You could come here. I don't have it.
Yeah!